Yeah, I've been working in the SNFL the last 4 years as senior coach of Norwood. Before that, 11 years with the Adelaide Footy Club. So kind of been at two clubs the last 16 years. So yeah, it's a big change to end up in a new environment, but you know, it's certainly exciting. We've had some good years at Norwood. We went from a side that was struggling a fair bit, that had made the finals once in 7 years, to grand finalists my first year in 2010, and then winning the premiership the last 2 years. Oh, I think you want to keep growing and learning, and you know, straight away you walk in and there's so many more people here. So you know, I come from a club that has 10 full-time football staff to 10 full-time staff to God knows how many people are here. There's floors and floors of people. So yeah, there's more people to learn off, and you know, there's some great coaches here. Yeah, Neil was my first senior coach, so he was coaching Norwood when I started as a 15-year-old there, and you know, Simon I played footy with for a long time, and you know, even Hayden Skipworth and James Burns, who I played with as well. So there's a fair bit of Crows here. I hope people at Essendon don't hold that against us, but yeah, it's you know, Craigie I know is a great operator and really well organised and excellent communicator, and certainly as a player he brought out the best in me while I played. And Goody is a very competitive, hard worker and strong desire to win. Yeah, I like his. I can't call him Bomber yet. Mark Thompson's the way he talks about footy, and the way he talks about people. There's something that you know is reasonably unique about him, and you know, he's great to listen to pick up information from. So you know, it was nice to, even in my early start of my footy career, to, you know, Malcolm Blight was a different sort of coach, but he was fantastic to listen to, and you know, to hear Brent Sanderson actually at a coach's dinner just before I came over, and he talked about how great it was to learn off Mark Thompson in the coach's box for 5 years at Geelong. You know, I think it's a great opportunity for me. Yeah, forwards and some of the ball movement. So yeah, it's all new. I guess I'm used to doing everything or lots of things in footy. So you know, it's nice to be able to specialise a little bit, and you know, I'll be working with, I think 9 to 10 players are in my core group of people I'm working with, and then yeah, to look after the forwards and then look at how we move the ball. Yeah, Danaher, you know, normally takes sort of 3 to 4 years for the key position players to, you know, show how good they can be at AFL level. But you know, I saw him play under 18s the year before, and you know, he's an outstanding talent. And the ones that are excellent get there quicker. You know, I think Rewald was a very good player by his second year, and you know, I think Danaher has that potential next season, whether he gets there or not. You know, I think he's going to get there eventually. You know, there's obviously Hurley and you know, Carlisle. Which one goes forward? You know, I think it's still being worked out at this stage. And then you know, to have you know, some more experienced guys like Chapman and Winderlick around that group, you know, as well as you know, probably a few other learners. But certainly the forward line will be maybe not quite as deep as it was last year. Obviously losing Gumbleton and Cremeri, but you know, the draft's coming up, and we've still got some elite talent there, which is very handy. I think to have two ovals is terrific. You know, it gives you so much space to run the appropriate training activities that you need. You know, the indoor facility is terrific. You know, and in Melbourne, that's probably pretty handy sometimes. You know, it's when it gets cold in the middle of winter and you're a bit tired as a player. You know, to go back out in the training track. You know, you've got your beanie on and your long sleeve skins, and you know, it's not that exciting to get out there. So to be able to do it indoor with so much space is, you know, it's a luxury. And then you know, I've got an office. This is exciting. Yeah, I've been working in a meeting room / office / baseball office with no natural light for the last 4 years. So You know, to have an office and a computer. I'm apparently got a TV in my room. This is pretty exciting for me. So, yeah, it's a fair change.